Hey everyone, it's Renee. Just a real quick story about how I became a Beachbody coach. It actually in the beginning started off as being a discount coach just so I could get my Shakeology cheaper. Back in September of 2013, I did my first challenge group, and I loved the product. It was great. A little bit about my fitness story. I've always been fit. Gymnastics, cheerleading. I was in soccer. I was very active growing up. Out of high school, I continued to stay active, went to the gym. When I was 27, I had my first daughter. Unfortunately, during that pregnancy, I gained over 50 pounds. I really didn't let it bother me because I thought, after she was born, the weight would just fall right off. I gave myself a year to get the weight to come off. That never happened. My husband's a Marine, and his deployment schedule was crazy after she was born. He was never here the first couple years of her life. So I let myself slip, and I never got back into a solid routine, and the weight stayed with me. Probably about 40 pounds within the first year was gone, and those last 10 I just couldn't get off. Even with going to the gym, seeing a personal trainer that I spent hundreds of dollars on, I was still having a hard time just dropping those last 10 pounds. Um, so after I did my first challenge group with Shakeology, I was amazed. I lost 5 pounds. That's the way I felt. I mean, I'm 30 years old, so nutrition is huge now. In general, it's huge, but just to get the weight off, I really needed to start focusing on my nutrition, and the Shakeology helped me with that. So after a few months, probably I think it was December of last year, my coach at the time, she she asked me, have you ever considered doing what I'm doing? And to be quite honest, I didn't. I was just getting the Shakeology from her, and I never thought, hey, I could do this, and get the Shakeology cheaper. So I did. I signed up as a coach in January, and I never really meant to go to take off with this. And my husband, we ended up actually moving to Virginia. Actually, I didn't end up moving until I think it was April, end of April. And so he left in March, and I was just sitting there one night. My daughter was asleep, and there was a team webinar on one night, and I got an invite from my upline coach. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit. I'm gonna listen, just kind of figure out more of what all this is about. And I remember Summer in the webinar, she kept saying, "Why not you? Why not you?" And she's just talking about the way her life is, the way her life was, because my husband's a Marine along with hers. And I've always been saying, even before my daughter was born, that I'm sick of my job. I'm sick of working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, sometimes more than 8 hours a day. I was sick of it. I always said after my daughter was born I was going to cut back, and I never did. I'm still working 8+ hours a day, and I honestly, I'm done. I don't want that anymore. I want to be able to be here for my daughter more when she starts school, school activities, field trips. I want to be around more because we never know when my husband's going to deploy again. So listening to that call and just thinking to myself, why not me? I literally that night I don't think I slept. I was just like so pumped up. So I decided to push forward the next day, and I started digging in deeper into training. I've been running challenge groups, and it has been so much fun. And the weight, everything's off. I've lost all the 50 pounds. I'm more fit. I'm more active than I've been in my whole life. And it's an amazing feeling. I'm incredibly happy to be a coach, and I'm really hoping that, within the next year or so that this business will take off, and I'll be able to touch more lives and let more people feel the joy that I feel on a daily basis, with being fit and being healthy. So that's all I have for me. Talk to you later. Bye.